Hey friends, welcome to today's video. Today we are talking about September favorites. Let's go ahead and dive right in because I have a fair amount of products to share with you and a few new pieces, a few repeats. Let's get started. Okay, so first let's talk about a foundation that I've been wearing pretty frequently over the last month. It is the Lancome Tint Idole Ultra Wear Foundation. I had used this in the past and then I recently worked with Lancome, and this to me reminds me a lot of my beloved Dior Forever Matte Foundation. Although the consistency feels a little bit lighter to me than the Dior, but it has a similar finish. It has a similar performability. Is that a word? Performance? It performs the same. It gives a natural matte finish. It stays matte all day. It's long wearing. It looks natural. It doesn't look heavy. It gives fantastic coverage. I'm the shade 320 Bisque Warm, and yeah, it's a great alternative to my favorite foundation, which is the Dior Forever Matte. It's a good one to mix in there. If you haven't tried this one, I think this is great for pretty much all skin types except very dry skin. If you have very dry skin, then I'm gonna just go out on a limb here and think that you probably don't like matte finish foundations, and I would probably, recommend something more hydrating with a more hydrating radiant finish for you. But other than that, oily skin types, I think you would love it. Normal, combo, I think would really love this. Natural matte finish, highly recommend. Of my two favorite natural matte good coverage foundations, it's gonna be this one and the Dior Forever, no surprise. Okay, let's talk about some skincare. I've got two products to share with you guys, and I talked about these recently in my Sephora haul, I think. So I picked up the large tub of the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream. This is so good. I've been using this all year, and I get, I get sent a fair amount of PR, and surprisingly, I get a lot of skincare products. So I don't really find myself purchasing a lot of skincare, honestly, because I'm always trying different things and just kind of trying to go through what I have. But this is one of the products that I love. It is so good. It's a cream. It comes in a tub, so you'd imagine it to be more, thick, emollient, kind of heavier night cream. You can use this for day and night. It's a lightweight cream. I don't know what else to say about it. I just really enjoy this product. I'll put this, all over my face, neck. Sometimes I'll use this as my eye cream as well. Yeah, that's it. I love it. I did pick up the Kiehl's Avocado Eye Cream. Creamy Eye Treatment with Avocado is actually the name of it. I picked this up a couple weeks, so I've been using this for a couple of weeks now, and I really enjoy this eye cream. One of my favorite eye creams that I used to rave about all the time was the Colleen Rothschild eye cream, and I still love that one. When I buy an eye cream, I want it to be an eye cream that I can use morning and night. I have bought products in the past that are, more of a heavier emollient product for at nighttime, but I find that I just want one product that can work for both morning and night, meaning that it's rich enough to really make me feel like I'm getting that, intensive treatment at night, but it's also light enough that I can apply it in the morning and let some time pass and then put my makeup on, and it's not going to interfere with my concealer, break it apart, or, break apart my makeup. And this is a really great one. It does have a little bit of a thicker consistency than most. So it looks like on the finger. I know it's really hard to tell consistency when you are just, looking at a product, but it does have a thicker, some might call this a stickier consistency, but once it settles into the skin, concealer works over it really well. So just one call out to mention that it is a bit of a tackier texture to it. So if you don't like that, or you like something very lightweight, I would not purchase this. But if that all, what I described all sounds good to you, then this is one to try. I like it. I will say someone commented on my last video that it irritated their eye. I don't know what in it would irritate the eye. So if that was you, will you let us know if you ever found out what ingredient it was that can be irritating? I know that the eye area is such a sensitive, delicate part of the face. So it's nice to hear when, other people have sensitivities to products or something doesn't work for them. I love for you guys to let other people know that, in the comment section below, because this is obviously my experience, but we can learn a lot more from each other. So there's that call out. Okay, moving right along. Okay. Can you guys tell what I'm about to share with you guys? Obviously, The BK Beauty Angie Houghton Lashley brush collaboration has been a favorite of mine this month, but it's actually been a favorite for many, many months. It is so nice to be able to talk about these in a video, to be able to talk about them on my YouTube channel, to be able to use them in videos, because I've been using these for a very long time and I haven't been able to share. First of all, I want to say thank you guys so much for an incredible launch. I'm filming this on Monday. We launched last Tuesday or Thursday that week, so that was kind of our launch. Our big reveal was on Tuesday, and then our official launch day was on Thursday. And I just want to thank you guys because it was an incredible week. And I'm not just talking in terms of sales, I'm talking about like feedback and reception from you guys and love and support. I mean, I feel you give that to me and us at every launch, I feel like, and I just never take it for granted. I think, you know, our team really followed through on execution. You know, we had more orders last week than we've ever had as a BK company, you know, in our history. And we were able to get every order out the same day it was placed or within 24 hours, unless you ordered on a Saturday afternoon, because obviously the post office doesn't pick up till Monday. But my point is that I'm really, really proud of our team for prepping and making last week such a success. You know, I wanted the customer service to, I need to talk about these brushes, I know, but I just want to thank you guys for, you know, for all the love and support last week. And I want to commend our team because they just really delivered, and I'm just so proud. I'm so proud of this project. So the 7-piece brush collab, I will link the 2 videos that I shared, and I'll also link Angie's in my description box. If you haven't seen them, I dive way deep into all of these brushes, but these are definitely a favorite. I've been using them a ton, and I will continue to use them a ton in future videos. So you can expect a lot more tutorials with these in the future. So I want to share those because those are obviously a favorite. Okay, moving right along, this pencil from Inglot. It is the 319 Color Play Lip Liner. I have it on today. I really love this color. I'm gonna show you. It is just like a nice kind of, you know, mid-tone rosy pink shade. I love the component of this. It's mechanical. I personally prefer mechanical pencils because I don't always have a sharpener nearby, and I really like to have a nice, you know, not necessarily a super sharp point, but I want to have, you know, a nice tip to apply my lip liner. When it gets too dull, it doesn't quite work. And also too, I feel like with wooden pencils, by the time you get halfway through it, a lot of times they dry out and the product falls out. Anyway, I love this formula. It's very pigmented. It goes on nice and creamy, but not too creamy. It stays in place. You can smudge it a little bit with your finger, but it's not a super like lightweight. It's like a good traditional lip liner. I have it on today. I've been using this a ton. Yeah, that's what I want to say about that. I really like this. So let's talk about this concealer from Milk Makeup. This is the Sunshine Under Eye Tint and Brighten. I have this on today. This is kind of like an eye brightener as they describe it, or an eye tint, meaning that, you know, it's not going to give you full coverage like a concealer. Today, it's all I have on. I don't have any other concealer layered under or over this, and I feel like I have pretty good coverage. Full coverage, no, but pretty good coverage. So you can build it to get that. I did apply quite a bit today by accident, but this applicator is really nice. I'll show you guys the applicator. It's like a roller ball. So it's kind of soothing to the under eye. You know, you can kind of rub it on the under eye to help with puffiness, as they say. Does that really work? I don't know. It feels good. I feel like I'm doing something good for myself. It has this little kind of button that you press to get the product out. I'm shade 2, and I think I could also do shade 3. It's one of those products, because it's not full coverage, that there's some flexibility in the shade range, but I've really been enjoying this product. You can layer it under over concealer. You can touch up throughout the day with it. You can also use it, you know, on the light makeup days just to conceal, tinted moisturizer, and you're good. Love that. Okay, so I have 2 blushes from Laura Mercier that I want to share with you guys, and they are the shades Fresco and the shades Chai. So this is Chai. This is Fresco. So you can see when you put them next to each other, I was gonna say they're similar, but when you put them next to each other, you can actually see quite the difference. Here with Chai, you have a matte blush that's kind of like a pinky rose mauve shade. And then with Fresco, it's a little bit more, you know, peachy, warm, neutral. It has some shimmer to it. I've been using these on repeat pretty much all month long since I purchased them. I really, really like them. Good amount of color, not too much, but it's not a real sheer blush. Hard to over apply, but you can also build it to get more color if you'd like. Really like these. Okay, you guys, I have 2 lip glosses to share with you. So one is an oldie. This has been in past favorites of mine. It's the NARS lip gloss in the shade Chelsea Girls. And every time I wear this on Instagram, I get a lot of direct messages asking me, what is on your lips? And the reason I love this color, well, I love the color of it. I'll show you what it looks like. It is a really pretty peachy pink, is what it is, peachy pink. I think the website describes it as a pinky beige, but I don't know that I would call this a pinky beige. To me, that's more pinky peach, don't you think? But you can see that the formula has a pretty good solid level of pigment. Now, the reason I love that is because when I, just want to throw this on my lips, it looks like I might have a lipstick and a gloss layer on top of it because it has enough color. So it's kind of one of those lip glosses that can stand alone and be your only lip product for the day. Really, really love it. Now, I have a sheer lip gloss to share with you. This is by Item Beauty, and I purchased this a couple of weeks ago. I actually had a collaboration with Sephora that went up, it's gone up before this video. I'll link it down below. And this is one of the items that I picked up to try during that. And I really like this product. It is super, let me show you what it looks like next to Chelsea Girl so you can understand how sheer the color is. So this is what it looks like. It is super sheer in color, just a little tint. But do you see how glossy and wet that looks? I mean, even compared to Chelsea Girls, it's just a wet, super shine gloss. So this is a great product to throw over a lip color. We'll put a little bit more on here. It just makes the lips look so high shine. It has a very, very strong scent to it. I don't exactly know what it is, but it's kind of fruity. Very fruity, lychee, tangerine, like something very, I don't know, smells very, very fruity. I don't mind it, but I could see how, it might not be for everybody, so note about that. When I have scented lip glosses, I like them to be like vanilla or creme brulee or French vanilla, something like that. I don't know that I like something real fruity, but it doesn't bother me. I still love the formula. Okay, moving right along, I picked up a new product. Well, I don't know if this is new actually. I think it might be new to Tarte. It's called the Quick Stick, and it is a cream shadow stick because I have been all about those lately. And on the other side, it has an eye pencil. And I picked up 3 shades of this actually, so I'm going to show you. This is the only one I've used. I still have the other 2 in the boxes here, but I'll share the colors with you so you can know. Did I buy the same? Oh no, I didn't. Okay. So this one is, the one that I'm sharing right now is Mauve, Luster, and Black. And this is what they look like. So that is what the eye crayon looks like. And then of course you just have a black liner. I really love the idea of this product because it's so quick and easy. You've got your eyeshadow on one side, your liner on the other. I wore this the other day and I am gonna say that the pencil transferred a little bit. I put it on, it's real creamy. It goes on very nice and like kohl-like. I should have set it with a shadow or at least run a brush over it to kind of take away any excess product because it didn't quite dry. I had a little bit of transfer, and this was after like 8 or 9 hours, a little bit of transfer. And then I also tight lined my eye, and it did get down here on my lower waterline, but that happens with every time I pretty much tight line. But I still am including this in my favorites because I love the concept of this. It's a very great product to travel with. And again, I like it, but I wanted to give you that disclaimer about it transferring a little bit on me. So this is the shade I got. I also got the shade Rose Gold and Luster Brown. I feel like I'm gonna just swatch these for you guys so you can see, even though I haven't worn them yet. We'll do this on the other hand. So this rose gold is really pretty. It's not as like pinky as you might think. It truly is kind of like a gold champagne and the nice rich brown. The pencil is very creamy and very pigmented. I love the pencil formula and the way that it applies, but I would recommend, like I said, I would recommend setting it with an eyeshadow, like going over it with a brush or smudging it out. Okay, and the next one I got is Taupe Luster and Black. Let's try this one. Ooh, that's pretty. They didn't actually have a tester for this. Like the tester was gone, so I assumed that they were sold out. And then I asked the Sephora lady, I was like, hey, is there any way you can check to see if this one's in stock? And it was in stock, but she couldn't make me a tester, so I just bought it. Okay, so this is a black liner with the cream shadow. So this is what you are seeing here. That is taupe, and that's really beautiful. I love that color. So these are nice. I like these a lot. Okay, let's move along to a skincare tool. So I've actually been using this for a while, and I don't know that I've talked about it on my channel. This is a skincare cleansing brush from Anissa Beauty, and I love this. You guys know that I'm a big fan of the Foreo cleansing device. I have that. I also have this little heart-shaped sponge kind of from One Love that I like to wash my face with. I find that when I use a tool to wash my face, I get a better cleanse. It's just, it feels better. I feel like I'm taking care of my skin. This brush is fantastic. It feels so comfortable. It doesn't scratch the skin. It's not irritating. It feels incredible when you just move in little circular motions with your face wash. It helps really remove, you know, dirt, oil, debris from the skin. I will wash my face and I'll use the Elastin Gentle Facial Cleanser is one that I use. I also love the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cleanser, I think it's called. And then what else is there? There's another one that I like, but I like to use like a gentle gel cleanser with this. I don't use this with like a cleansing balm or oil. I stick to something gel or foamy. Really, really like this product. Anissa has great skincare brushes. If you are interested, check them out. Okay, moving right along, I just have a couple more products to share with you guys. So the Laura Mercier translucent powder in the shade Honey. I've been using this all month and I love it. It is, you know, just as what we know from the traditional, original translucent powder from Laura Mercier. It's one of their cult classic products, but this has a little tint to it. It's a little like kind of like a yellow brightener powder. Think of like a banana powder. And I use this all over. I don't just use this under my eyes. It's light enough to I can set all of my makeup, and it looks beautiful. I've been using this a ton. Okay, you guys, no surprise, I have to share my Dior primer. This is such a nice hydrating, plumping primer. If you have dry skin, if you have textured skin, if you have mature skin, I really think you should give this a try. They describe it, I think, as like a skin plumping primer. I don't have a free hand. And you're not even gonna be able to tell, like, you know, obviously in a video how this feels, but this is the consistency of it. So you can see, you know, it's not too thick, it's not watery. It has a very like hydrating feeling to it, like it's a hybrid between a skincare and a primer. You can tell that it has a little bit of a slip to it, so it smooths out pores, maybe fine lines. I'm not going to go as far as say it's going to smooth out wrinkles or anything. It's very fine texture, very subtle texture. It's going to smooth that out, but it's also very hydrating. It plumps the skin up. It's such a beautiful primer. I really, really enjoy this. I would have to put this down as probably my favorite primer. I've also loved the Hourglass, but I think I even prefer this even more because it's more hydrating and plumping than the Hourglass. Highly love it. Highly recommend it. Okay, the last two products I have to share is the Bobbi Brown Smoky Lash Mascara. Love this, love it, love it, love it. I know I've shared this in favorites already, but you know, when I go and gather my products for these videos, like, you know what? If I'm talking about the same product for a few months because I'm still loving it, so be it. This is it. Great lengthening, great volume. I do feel like you kind of have to, it goes through a little quickly. Like I'm already starting to dry out of this, and I think maybe I've had it for 6 weeks, maybe 8 weeks. But you notice some mascaras you have for like 4 or 5 months, and then others after 6 weeks, you feel like they're starting to dry out. This is definitely on the like kind of dries out a little quicker than others, but it's so good. It gives beautiful length, just the right amount of volume, a very, very beautiful, beautiful lash. I highly recommend it, and I highly love it. Okay, and the last makeup product that I have to share is by Ilia, and again, this is one that is definitely a repeat. It is their bronzer, and I have the shade Drawn In. It's just a good powder bronzer, and the color is perfection for me. It's silky, it's lightweight, but there's a good amount of pigment. I've really been into cream bronzers lately. You guys have seen me share the Danessa Myricks. I've been using the Chanel cream bronzer. I've really been into cream bronzers, but when I do grab a powder, this has been my go-to powder bronzer. I love it. So overall, I love the products that I've tried from Ilia. I'm currently testing this. I didn't want to include it in my favorites yet because I need to wear it a little bit more with foundation, but it's the Lila B. Oh, this isn't Ilia. Why was I thinking this was Ilia? It's the Lila B A Glow Priming Oil. I was thinking about including this in this video, but I love the way this product feels and looks on the skin. I have yet to determine if I love it with foundation, like if it's actually a great primer and how the foundation wears throughout the day. So stay tuned on this. If you've tried this, let me know what you think about it in the comments down below. I was influenced by a makeup artist I follow on Instagram that was using that, and I went and bought it, and I'm still on the fence trying to figure that out. Okay, and the last product that I want to share with you is a pair of leggings from Athleta. I purchased these a couple weeks ago, and I love these leggings. I feel so confident in them. They're so comfortable. They have just the right amount of stretch and give without getting loose or too stretchy. I am a size small in them, which is pretty much true to size. I never get mediums in leggings. Sometimes I can get into an extra small, but with these, the small was pretty much right on target for me. I got the 7/8 the 7/8 length. Okay. You know, basically not full length, a little bit shorter. I love these so much. I ordered them in the other color combination they come in. I just think they're so flattering and they are so comfortable. So I definitely wanted to share those in this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. What are you loving this month? What are some of your favorite products for the month of September or currently? As always, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and spending a little bit of your day with me here on my channel. I appreciate you guys so, so much. I hope y'all have a fantastic day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.